Welcome back, everyone. Let's go. Let's go. I hope you're having a good day. I hope the portfolio was roaring to recover a little bit of what happened Friday. I know mine was loving it. And I did some buying on Friday, which now obviously is looking fantastic with some leverage plays in there. Regarding crypto, it's up to each person what you do out there, but I will teach as I go forward the technicals that I see and how I'm using those technicals to hopefully crush this market. Man, it's been fun. The roller coaster, which is crypto, continues the ups and downs. Today, we are back on the ride back up. I always, for those from north central Pennsylvania, central PA, I was on Knoebels Grove. Knoebels Grove. You guys know Knoebels Grove? If you don't know Knoebels Grove, Ka-Food, Ka-Fun, Ka-Fantasy, they have a ride called the Phoenix Roller Coaster. Man, that thing way up, way down, like a single bar. You swear you're gonna fly out of it. Exhilarating. Well, that's how I feel about this crypto stuff right now. Let's go ahead and talk shop. We got a lot. I'm going to go over the portfolio. Say nothing more than it was massively green today, and we got a lot of other things too. Let's go ahead and start with this. This is it, man. You're down to tomorrow's the last full day. Click the first link down below. Get into the Discord today before the price increase, 40% price increase, and now you still have the chance to use code MOON to save 50% off that first month. And the biggest one, the 20% off the annual membership it's going away here after. I think we're going to do that on Wednesday. It's going to end. So you guys want to get in there. Get in there today. This is the highest we've ever been able to offer on Patreon. And I'm glad to see so many people taking advantage of this. So for those who are like, yeah, maybe not, get in there, folks. You're down. Like I said, not only is this going away, but the overall price is going up by 40%. So you can lock in an absolute steal while you still can. All right, second link down below does get you over the 4-step framework where I teach for an hour. There is no charge for this webinar. Get in there as well. Both of those links right there, as well as the Kraken link down below where you can get 25 in XRP for trading 100, but you got to use my link. Now, let's look at the portfolio. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Look at the smile. That's how you get a smile out of an old guy like me. Yeah, you guys know we took some hits. We took some hits. Let's not beat around the bush here. Now I'm just gonna jump back in here. You heard me kind of stop midway there. I'm looking up. I'm looking at my screen. I have lights here. Massive spider staring at me. Starts walking across the light. And yeah, that takes me back to the one episode where I had him walking down my neck and I didn't know it, but everybody could see it in the video. And they're like, Mo, you got a spider on your neck. I never did find that spider. Even though he crawled off my neck and went away. That was, for those who don't like spiders, not a fun thing to watch a video with a spider crawling down your neck that you didn't realize. All right, anyways, back to this. The things that happen when you're recording. I have a separate account outside of this. I shared in the Discord. And I share those moves, I should say, in the Discord where I added on ETHU. And when it bottomed out, I added that on. I didn't know if it was going to hurt me, but it's a 2-time Ethereum position. I have over 6 digits in that. So today was a massive day for that. Huge up, huge up. But you're not going to see that in this one. This one is just my straight plays, no leveraging in this except for the TMF. With that being said, it was a good day. About 35K up. We'll come down and take a look at what I got here. I added on one play in here somewhere, a little bit of Pfizer right here. Took a little bit of a hit on this, but I did add on a little bit of Pfizer. I like the value there, even though it's still fighting a big red move downward. The dividends and everything else are beautiful. So that's the only move you see up top, but we did make a little bit of money, 2.21% average on the returns there. Move on down though, and we come on down, what do you see? Well, Bitcoin was red. Bitcoin was not up since Friday's close. And for those who are following along, Bitcoin dipped after Friday, came back up, but never did get back to where it was at 4 o'clock on Friday. So we're slightly below, not about 0.5% below where we closed Friday. The one that really ran, and that would be Ethereum. Ethereum, Solana ran, XRP down. So you guys can see what's going on. A lot of red here, And I know what you're saying. Well, you're still down. I am, but remember, I continue to make moves based on what I think's the best, and I am taking high risk. With that being said, you come here and you can say, where are you? Well, I started at 2231 plus the 100,000 I made with the cryptos, which I locked in already. So 2231. So that's roughly what, 2278,000, 178,000 plus the 100,000. So we're up about $278,000 since I started doing this in front of YouTube. And some of that's locked in, some of it's still at risk. And you guys know, as I go forward, I'm continuing to take some risk here with the crypto. Kind of believe we're going to see a nice run into the end of the year. And so I'm there. I'm with you guys. For anybody that's in this, I do the swing trading if I see things hit certain levels. Thankfully, we are pulling back from that. So now as we come in there and you can say, what's going on with XRP, Mo? What's the scoop here? You guys, as you watch this, it's starting to recover. So don't lose faith here. We're up to 263 now. We were all the way down to $1.77, which is absolutely, it's just incredible, the drop. That deleveraged everything. So all the longs that were leveraged who got washed out, a lot of that gone. Now we're back all the way up to here where and everybody piled in the shorts here. Short. Then they get a short squeeze, which I think we are going to be back above the 274 mark this week. That makes sense because we've been trading in this range for like forever. And you guys can see all the way back to July-ish, we were in that range. So I'm expecting to get back between 274 and the 305, 306 range. Now, doesn't mean just because I expect it, it's going to happen. I told you the first line we had to break was the 250, roughly, what was that, 258? We did today. If we confirm tomorrow, we are going back up to 274. Break above and confirm above 274. The next on the list, 305, 306. So XRP family, I know you're stressed. We're coming off a way oversold 25 on the RSI. We're working our way up. We'll probably get up to that 50 RSI to test. We'll see if we can break it. I'm expecting all that to coincide with the 274 mark. So we will watch. Move over to Ethereum. Get into Ethereum. What's going on there? Same kind of situation where we got way oversold. Way down to 30, what was it, 3,500? Incredible. Remember, just a week ago, not even a week ago, a couple days ago, we were at 4,700. We dropped $1,200 a piece in, 5 days? Incredible. Now you're recovering up. And I told you it was going to be a V-shaped recovery. I didn't sell. I actually added on 2 times leverage. That's up to each person what they do. All right. I don't tell people what to buy and sell. I never will. Each person is unique. Anybody who's in the industry knows that the risk tolerance and everything else for each individual is unique. And so for what I can do based on my situation is what I do. I believe that you're going to see Ethereum have a really nice run in 2026 and hopefully Q4 2025. That's the one I've been waiting for forever. So you know I'm not ducking out on a major sale price. I treated it, like I said in the video, like Christmas. This is a Christmas sale. I got to take advantage of it, and I did. And now it's running all the way back up, which is beautiful. So we'll see. If this dips back down, I'll be blunt. If you said, Mo, when would you say enough's enough? And I do have a line. It doesn't mean if we dip back under and confirm under 375, I think that would be it. 3750. If I confirmed under there, I think I would call it. I think I'd say, all right, obviously this is what I call a change of personality, and we confirm underneath there. I'm going to lock in whatever I'm up and wait for a confirmation, a reversal. Then I'd go all in. Very, very risky, But for now, I don't expect that to happen, to be blunt. I expect this to continue to rally. I expect more news coming out, more posts coming out that are from DC that are positive. And I actually expect by November 1st that the government will have, most likely, ended their shutdown. I don't know, but I have my reasons. I know there's a lot of pay that they have the military and other things out there that need to be done, I think, by November 1st. So I'm watching all that too. And like I said, we will see as they go forward what happens. We have the healthcare thing for November 1st starting too. So a lot of things happening. So I'm positive. in terms of my feelings on what's going to happen with crypto after that big sell-off. We'll see. We'll see. I put my money where my mouth is, and I share it with you guys here on YouTube, so you don't have to pay. But if you want to be a part of the Discord, you want the inside access, you want the portfolio, the expert traders, myself, the learning lessons, all of it, the breadbot, the live training, you get in there. Because I'm going to be live tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern. For those who don't know, it's only in the Discord, so you guys can come on over and join. Move over to Bitcoin. Let's try the big four. I want to make sure we cover the big four. BTC, boom, boom, boom. As you can see, this is starting to rally back up. So you're up to the 50 EMA. What we want to do is take that out and confirm, and I think you're going to run quickly back up to 119. So we're at 115. I think a $4,000 pop could happen very, very quickly on any piece of positive news. Everybody's kind of waiting, but until then, I think you're going to get this little bit of movement higher. The higher it goes, the more chance you ignite a little bit of a short squeeze for those who took advantage of this. So I am waiting for that. So go to Solana, the last that I wanted to cover today, and still below the 50. So you notice a lot of these are either teasing the 50 EMA or trying to get up to the 50 EMA. The big line for Solana for me was 200. We crossed that today, thankfully. 207 now. I want to see this thing get back up to 220, and I'll feel all warm and fuzzy. And I want people to learn from all this. You guys saw a lot of things happen over the last week. You had the massive, massive sell-off. It felt like the end of the world, but it was based on a social media post. There's nothing we can do about whatever anybody did from that point on to this point in terms of trading, selling, buying. But you can learn from that, because I'm sure it's not the last time in our lives we're going to have someone who makes a post that absolutely moves markets. And if that's the case, you either learn from that and you know what to do next time, or you continue to make the same mistakes, if you will, depending on what you did. Now, for me, I thought I learned, and I went ahead and took the risk that I wanted to take, and it's working. And it doesn't mean it's going to work yet overall until I lock in gains. But right now, I'm happy with the moves I made. I think it's going to end up being very, very, treating me very, very well as we go forward. Now, if you're not in the Discord, make this today. Like I said, we're almost done. This expires here on the 15th. You got tomorrow's the last full day. Click it, join, get in there. Take advantage of the 50% off the first month, or the best deal I got, and this is going away as well after, like I said, tomorrow's the last full day, the 20% off, the annual pass. This is going to go way higher. So you guys take advantage of that. All right. And last but not least, like I said, the framework, where you can get the free webinar, schedule in there. We got the times in there that you can just sign up, as well as the Kraken, trade 100, get 25 in XRP. All these links down below. Take advantage of them, and I will see you in the Discord. Be sure to like and subscribe. Now let's get out there and make some money.